This is what every depressed person needs, and it's what every depressed person deserves. Why is it that with each year that passes, more and more of us are finding it harder to get through the day? When I was a teenager, I remember going to my doctor and explaining that I had this feeling like pain was leaking out of me. I couldn't control it. I didn't understand why it was happening. I felt quite ashamed of it. And for a lot of those 13 years, and pretty much all the time by the end, I was still in a lot of pain. And I started asking myself, well, what's going on here? Because you're doing everything you're told to do by the story that's dominating the culture. Why do you still feel like this? We have scientific evidence for 9 different causes of depression and anxiety. 2 of them are indeed in our biology. But most of the factors that have been proven to cause depression and anxiety are not in our biology. If you're lonely, you're more likely to become depressed. If when you go to work, you don't have any control over your job, you've just got to do what you're told, you're more likely to become depressed. You've all got natural physical needs, right? You need food, you need water, you need shelter, you need clean air. But at the same time, every human being has natural psychological needs. You need to feel you belong. You need to feel your life has meaning and purpose. And this culture we built is good at lots of things, but we've been getting less and less good at meeting these deep, underlying psychological needs. There was a farmer in their community who worked in the rice fields. And one day he stood on a landmine left over from the war with the United States, and he got his leg blown off. So they gave him an artificial leg, and after a while he went back to work in the rice fields. The guy started to cry all day. He refused to get out of bed. He developed all the symptoms of classic depression. The Cambodian doctor said, this is when we gave him an antidepressant. They explained that they went and sat with him. They listened to him. They realized that his pain made sense. It was hard for him to see it in the throes of his depression. One of the doctors, talking to the people in the community, figured, you know, if we bought this guy a cow, he could become a dairy farmer. So they bought him a cow. Within a couple of weeks, his crying stopped. Within a month, his depression was gone. They said to Dr. Summerfield, so you see, doctor, that cow, that was an antidepressant. That's what you mean, right? If you've been raised to think about depression the way I was, and most of the people here were, that sounds like a bad joke, right? I went to my doctor for an antidepressant, she gave me a cow. If you're depressed, if you're anxious, you're not weak, you're not crazy, you're a human being with unmet needs. They did not say to this farmer, hey, buddy, you need to pull yourself together. On the contrary, what they said is, we're here as a group to pull together with you, so together we can fix this problem. This is what every depressed person needs, and it's what every depressed person deserves.